Doncic. He has 6. From deep three-point range, tie game in Boston. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Luka Doncic's out there at the morning. Then there's Ilgauskas. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Young in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
About the vision from the crafty little guard. Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Ball passes to Bowen. Now here's Camby. Off target from the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Ball against Young. There's the pass to Thompson. Ball's not loose. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Paul on deep.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides him.
Now here's Fox. For the miss from Marcus King. Young taking his time. There's the feed to Ilgauskas. Over at Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Bowen, the pass to Thompson. Here's Bowen. Defended by Hayward. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a feed the Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Doncic outside. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Fast break. Kicks it out to Paul. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Pass to Mourning. Over Paul. Mourning's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that.
Doncic against Thompson. To the wing on the left. Shot by Paul. Nobody around. That's in. Giving off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now, willing to take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you. and go get it. 50-50 balls. Get into the basket. We have to give it all right now.
Now Hewitt. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Nice job by Hayward, attacking, drawing the contact, getting himself to the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Doncic. Green breaking loose. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
He doesn't always show a lot of emotion, but Thompson with an assassin
to the paint. That's stolen by Green. And here they come. Here's Paul. Oh, a huge basket to tie the game. Paul's got 20.
He's ready to take the shot for him. Nobody. Paul showing his leadership coming up big.
To the left wing. Shoots a Peter. Warning, can't make it work. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Boom. It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Wrong guy to put on that time in the first game. You know he's not going to miss.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Donaldson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bruce Bowen.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
It's in what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here, unless they get something wide open on the rim.
Detroit with the ball. Now Thompson. Over to the left wing. Here's Paul. Oh, and he misses the dunk. But they get it back. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. They foul intentional. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Just a bright, young, offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is a tip over. On the wing, Thompson. The 3 won't fall. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. What a show they put on here tonight.
like you a beach ball. Me and you in a limbo truck. Park after dark at the park by the mansion. Who me can't wait. Your heart is racing. Waiting to. Girl, you give me the best feeling. Yes, girl, you the best. Take away stress. Love me to death when I'm a mess. Ring. You hear me calling. You know ain't no drama. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. The lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. I just want you, my darling. Ring. Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama. Ring. Do you hear me calling? You know ain't no drama.
We came to fight, we came to win. We lost before, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win. I had to stop being basic. All of my dreams had to chase me. You counted me out, I counted me in. Fell off before, but never again. They boxed me out, I never fit in. Never will fold, never compete. Just wanna win.
I'm not slipping in, not slipping in, just one way slipping in. Oh, the bar that helps me, I just can't decide. Will I let this water take me, or will I decide to fight? Will I let this water take me, or will I decide to fight?
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kip Mayday. They got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Now, look at Memphis' starting group. They've got Wilkins. Johnson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Towns, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Rudy Gobert is out there with John Collins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ball, and it's Sloan in at the two-guard spot. Towns against Collins. 5 on the clock. Drummond passes to Wilkins. Shoots over Leonard. Wilkins, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Gobert the pass to Collins. Leonard against Hardaway. Ball dishes to Leonard. Another shot. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Johnson outside. Gobert pulls it in.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
It's stolen by Wilkins. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
A floater. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Sloan. And again, no good by Golden State. Grizzlies have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Johnson up top. Pulls it from the elbow. A shot. No good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Leonard against Wilkins. And it's Leonard missing.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Sloan. Now the pass to ball. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Davis comes in for John Collins. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Sabonis comes in for Drummond. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Johnson. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated. But
You're just fired up. I mean, the NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. Now here's Billups. Stoudemire in the post. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's good for 2.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Ferguson kicks to Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Well, we'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Luol Deng is checked in for Memphis. And Sabonis drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
For 3, Westbrook. Sabonis grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Right side Billups. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Stoudemire. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Stoudemire's got his second basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
3-pointers. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's the Warriors on the break. Floats it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
To the middle. Stoudemire kicks to Deng. High post, Stoudemire. And a closely contested, gripped and trying first quarter comes to a close.
Warren delivery
play so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Russell Westbrook out there with Ferguson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Smits in at the 5. One in the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. A 3-ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire.
A chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. Putting up about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Phillips against Westbrook. Outside, Phillips. Passes to Stoudemire. Fades and shoots. Westbrook pulls it in.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
No dice from the high post.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It's tipped. Here's Ferguson. Knocked away. Pass to Westbrook. Pocket 6. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Westbrook's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. The Grizzlies on offense. It's off to Utah for Matt Padisky as they take on the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Ray, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture this isn't. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for whatever you provide a player is a great thing for everybody. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Wilkins. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oh, the one to go here. Up high and stop the alley-oop.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Ball against Hardaway. Pass to Towns. There's a minute 40 left here in the second. And that's going to be 2 missteps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Here's Sloan, who's guarded by Johnson. Johnson with the block. Wilkins passes to Hardaway. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he makes that one.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now, Ball. No points in the game yet for him. And another bad bucket for Golden State.
And that's the shot right there that he's learning to hit with consistency. Ball definitely has a unique release on that shot, but the end result is quantum.
And it's set back by Leonard. Jacks up a three. Ball with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Wilkins. Counts it up top. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Wilkins. 18 that time from Leonard.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
To the left side wing. From outside the arc, it's deflected. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year. We're halfway. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Johnson. Wilkins is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Hardaway in at the point. A 3 from Leonard. That one doesn't drop. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. And Drummond kicks to Wilkins. It's tipped. Drummond passes to Hardaway. Nails the 16-footer. Hardaway has got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies. The Warriors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Leonard, the pass to Sloan over Johnson. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Hardaway against Ball. In deep. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good from Hardaway. Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. It's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Well, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is. They're coming in the door and walking away. Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Wilkins. Brown. Here's Sloan. Guarded by Hardaway. Sloan dishes to Gobert. Wilkins grabs the miss.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Penny Hardaway. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Stoudemire comes in for Towns. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Dominique Perkins. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Hardaway. Harkless kicks to Westbrook. Passes it to Ferguson. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Davis, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Tremendous concentration by AD to get that shot up and in time before the shot clock expires. Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained Brent all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off.
And the Warriors making a change here. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. With the fadeaway. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Billups. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Billups, no good. Here's Sloan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good.
How about that team-first mentality that Sloan brings to the game, that does a little bit of everything on offense and plays with a ton of passion.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Davis. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Sloan in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Stoudemire with a pass to Johnson. And the foul calling Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Wilkins in for Johnson. From about 19 feet, they grabbed their own miss. Here's Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Gobert checked in for the Warriors. John Collins comes in for Anthony Davis. And Memphis also making a switch. Drummond's checked in.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from...
seconds on that. Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Westbrook surveying the D from deep. On three-pointers right on target.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Wilkins. Here's the floater. Yep, it counts. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Phillips passes to Hardaway. The basket good on the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got 4 assists now tonight.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Sloan, who's guarded by Phillips. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins, and the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
The Grizzlies trail by 4 outside Hardaway. To the inside. Phillips kicks to Drummond. And here's Wilkins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Look at Wilkins. Everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Warriors. Johnson is checked in for Memphis. Here's Sloan, who's guarded by Johnson, and taken away by Johnson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Leonard with the ball. From 6 feet, and the basket is good.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Drummond trying to get himself free. Here's Sloan, who's guarded by Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Hardaway passes to Towns, and Drummond gets to Johnson. Outside Wilkins, pass to Hardaway. Now Drummond, he's covered by Ball. Back to Hardaway. Lead away, and that one is good.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And so it's Sloan with it. They'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's the 3. But they'll get another chance. Bobbed up there for Collins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Wilkins with the ball. Now defended by Gobert.
He had a foul to give there, but he never got your team.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. And now he presents our Jordan Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Evan?
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock, and the officials into the backcourt violation. That was there.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like pretty.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now, here's Ball. Shot to stop the run. Can't knock in the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Man, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Hit on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough right there. From deep three-point range, no good on the shot. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd and